Hello and welcome to PlayStation Best Friends Presents Faster Than Reloading. This is a special bonus episode because the Xbox Showcase just happened and we want to talk about it. So, it's, usual crew. I'm Anthony Palm, Miguel Alvarez, Jeffrey Mizrahi, and let's just get right into it. This is going to be a bonus episode. Our normally scheduled episode was actually going to post probably Monday or Tuesday of next week because Jeff is going away for the weekend again. So we wanted to get this out before the weekend while everyone is still buzzing about it. So why don't we get into it? Jeff, why don't you run down kind of what they showed at the Microsoft Showcase, the Xbox Showcase.
We're going to talk about that, and then we're going to compare somewhat.
And then we're going to go back to the PlayStation Showcase. We'll go through real quick, just list what happened there. We're not going to dissect these things.
Comparison,
And then we're going to compare what we think of each show. But Jeff, go ahead. Why don't you run down what we saw today at the Xbox Showcase?
So to actually start off with a little pre-show stuff, Jeff Keighley on his Summer of Gaming thing was showing off some games. Nothing huge of note. They showed off that, what was it called? It's that new Yoji Naka game, the guy who made Sega, Sonic, something Wonderland. What you guys remember the name of that? It was like Napa Wonderland or something. I don't know. It's like this 3D platformer. It looks interesting. They showed off a new Watch Dogs 2 Watch Dogs Legion trailer, and a couple other stuff. Yeah, it was interesting that it was shown off at a Xbox pre-show. I guess because Ubisoft has Microsoft partnership, but because we just had the Ubisoft event. But after that, they of course got right into Halo Infinite. They kind of had to. If they made people wait any longer to see this fucking game, that would be insanity. But do you want to? So let's just jump into game by game. What you guys think of the Halo Infinite? First off, starting with some story cutscenes, cinematic, and then jumping into gameplay. Miguel.
I think it looks horrendous.
So let's separate what we're talking about. Let's say look visual.
Like the gameplay, it looks like Halo, right?
But it looks like Halo with some new abilities.
Especially shouldn't this game be the showcase of what the Xbox Series One X, or that's what it's no,
Xbox
the
Series
Xbox Series X should
It should have blown the doors off.
Yes, dude, that should be your main game to show it off, why you should get this console. And it's not even close to that. It's far from that. And then the other thing, they confirmed that ray tracing is not gonna be out when the console is out.
Yeah, no ray tracing at launch is
so it's
interesting.
What? So what's the point of getting the console? But
and it's backwards compatible, of course.
Yes.
It plays on your Xbox One regular. So
gameplay wise, it seems like Halo, right?
Yeah, it looks like Halo with maybe some new abilities. The grappling hook's new.
It seems
the drop shield you could shoot through on your side is new. It's similar to the bubble shield, but different.
That's a pick-upable. It's
up.
Equipment. You get that on the map. It's you don't have.
It's not an inherent ability. It's a pick-up.
Exactly. Yeah. There is sprint. There is the grappling hook. I'm pretty sure the grappling hook works as an equipment though, where you have to pick that up. No, that's what it seemed like to me when I was. I think I saw that in a Halo Waypoint article.
I think so. I'm not sure. Let's not dwell on that though.
Yeah. Either way, it's definitely Halo.
The open world system that it seems like they have. It seems, and it seems like it's in sections too. I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but it seemed like it was
probably Destiny-esque, maybe not
so?
planets. That's what I'm thinking.
No. I'm saying it seems like this, it's cut off by mountains or something like that. I don't know if you saw the waypoints. It seems there's a way to go in and out of that smaller type of area.
Do you think the whole game's gonna be on that ring, on the Halo ring? That's what it kind of seems. You think so? I mean,
I think it's gonna vary. You're gonna have to get up and move to a to the other side of the.
Yeah, you're not just going across the same arc.
So it's gonna be a little bit different from the opposite side of the area of the ring.
I don't know the Halo lore enough, but I wonder if the ring is multi environment, or is it just one? It is? Okay, cool. There's snow parts of the ring? I think there was in Halo 1, right? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought you went to a
Halo
planet.
3, the ring you land on at the end of the game is like a frozen, like the area of the ring you land on is frozen, but then when you're escaping,
cool.
it's like broad daylight and like normal weather.
Yeah, so gameplay wise, it really hit all the marks for what we expected. I'm pretty sure on our last episode of Faster and Reloading, we all said like, you know, it's going to look like Halo. It's going to be open world, probably like open world maps, and it's literally that. But damn, guys, the screenshots they've been posting. Just look at our Twitter feeds. Me and Anthony posted the same comparison, but it's insane how visually it literally looks worse than a 2013 PS4 game.
And you guys were comparing it to Killzone Shadowfall.
Yeah, I posted a couple of pictures of
Which is a
Shadowfall in
launch
our
game
group
for
chat,
PS4.
and Jeff, I didn't even realize one of the screenshots from Shadowfall that I posted is like a similar shot to one of the screenshots from Halo, and Jeff and I compared them.
The gun's in the same spot. It looked so.
And
oh
the
my God, I
lighting's
gotta see
similar
this.
and everything too.
Yeah,
so it's just crazy. I mean, obviously, Killzone Shadowfall runs at 30 frames. If Killzone Shadowfall launched on PS5, it would probably run at 60. I would assume.
When
so.
you get into the nitty gritty, I bet Halo Infinite is technically better than Killzone Shadowfall in some areas. You know, maybe map loading or whatever.
But it's just
Graphically,
so.
it's not even close though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so okay. So I think I'm the most Xbox friendly out of the three of us.
You are. You have played a lot more than us.
I 360 was my main console for that generation. And then I started this generation with Xbox One and kind of transitioned to PS4 like 2015, I want to say.
You saw that light.
I mean, I had both consoles, but that's when I really kind of transitioned to my primary as PlayStation 4. But
Like said,
yeah, I
you saw
mean,
the light.
so I'm of two minds with Halo Infinite because I'm really excited to just have a new Halo game and have a Halo game that hopefully is a good campaign, because Halo 5's campaign was okay. The story itself sucked, but like the actual like playing it was okay. I did really enjoy Halo 5 multiplayer. So hopefully, you know, Infinite, you know, I have no doubt the Halo Infinite multiplayer will be good. So I'm excited to play a new Halo game. And I don't want to sound too negative, but I'm with you, Jeff, and I just don't understand how this game it looks like Halo 4, which was on 360. You know what I mean? And I know the environments are going to be larger and it's more expansive and more draw distance. I get all that.
I saw
but
comparisons to
Destiny
Reach.
2 is similar, and Destiny 2 now looks better than Halo Infinite. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of, and it's
At least from what we've
crazy
seen.
that
I mean, who knows if this game drops and they're like, surprise, it's actually a lot better looking on Series X. We lied to you in a reverse way. It's a reverse Ubisoft, you know. But who knows if that's going to happen? That's possible. It would be not really right, but it would be it's possible.
And you shouldn't be doing that. But one quick thing, actually two. First, I started late, and so I started when the gameplay was showing, and I'm like, is that like the collection they got released? What's it called? Master Chief Collection.
Master Chief Collection.
What were you
That's what I
watching
thought
on
it was.
You were watching
Thought it
on
was Halo
Twitter?
4.
Yeah, on YouTube. So like I stopped it and then went back from the beginning. Then I got to the point. I'm like, oh shit, that's how the game looks. Like, wow, that's bad. Second, they did talk to I think IGN saying that they were looking at the game more as a platform.
Yeah, so that's actually something they said, that don't expect a new Halo title in the next couple years. This is really going to be pretty much the essential games as a service for Halo. They're going to build upon this. They're adding story content, I'm pretty sure.
I wonder if they're going to make it look better.
I mean, hey, you could. Destiny, over time with DLCs, started looking much better, I mean, at the cost of frame rate. But, so that's a pretty cool thing.
That shouldn't be a problem for this console, though.
It should, I think, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Destiny 2 looks better as an open world game, even if you want to call it a pseudo open world game, because I know there's different planets. But I mean, each planet is still pretty big, I would say. And I feel like Destiny 2 looks better than what we've seen, but looks better by a lot than what we've seen of Halo. So
maybe that's the look they're going for, I guess.
Sure. I mean, this is what I was going to say. This is what I was thinking earlier, but maybe the game doesn't look so great. This is a wild call, and it also doesn't really make that much sense because it's coming for PC. But since xCloud is going to be such a huge portion of Game Pass Ultimate, they're thinking, people are going to be playing it on their phone. It's hard to tell the difference. Shrunk down, this game looks actually ridiculous on a phone. Maybe that's what they're going for. I don't know. It's kind of a stretch, but...
I don't think that's even close, bro.
It is. Every game here will be playable in xCloud, of course. They did say that. So yeah, that's our Halo take. Check out tweets for more funny images and comparisons. Then they went into State of Decay 3. This is when they kind of, surprised us and stopped showing gameplay. We kind of expected this to be a main gameplay thing. And we're like, all right, I guess there's no gameplay there. State of Decay, okay, original game, decent second game, and then I don't know why this series deserves 3 titles.
I mean, I don't mind it, and I'm glad that they're doing another one.
I mean, people like them, so.
This is not how the game's gonna look. And this is just like announcing, hey, we're making another one, and that's cool. But are they gonna change the engine? Because that's like one of the major problems with the game.
Dude, the engine's fucking worse than Bethesda's engine. But would you believe that in 2020 we're fucking still doing this shit with like, why do these trailers not represent the game? Like, we did this a decade ago with Dead Island. 10 years ago. Imagine saying, yo, bro, Anthony, Miguel, in 2030, we're going to be doing the same shit. I bet, like, come on. I don't know. Either show gameplay.
There was so little gameplay. It's insane. It's insane.
There wasn't gameplay in this.
Well, it's just all games in general at this showcase. There was barely any gameplay across the board. Like, didn't every single game, and we're gonna get into comparing them later, but didn't like every single game at the PlayStation showcase show gameplay?
No, Horizon definitely didn't have gameplay.
That was a stinger, though.
Spider-Man didn't have gameplay. Resident Evil 8 didn't have gameplay.
Okay,
a good amount didn't have gameplay.
But they did showcase gameplay for some. All right.
They started off with gameplay. That's why it was lit with Ratchet. You know. Or that was the second.
What they show with Experiment, that's actual, like, that's
in engine.
That's in engine.
We know it's at least not gameplay because we played the game. Yeah.
Yes, like Horizon, I feel like the same thing. Like they showed, like they just like. I mean, that's how it's gonna end up looking. We already played the first one. We know how it looks. Like that is technically sounds like gameplay, and they might have like touched it up a little bit.
But I get what you're saying.
Like here, this is not how the State of Decay is gonna look. Like at all.
At all. So that was my little rant on that. Next up, Forza Motorsport game by Turn 10, of course.
Early on development. Early.
I mean, this doesn't have an official. Is Forza Motorsport the official title? You think? Do you think they're gonna do a Halo Infinite?
It's gonna be Forza Motorsport. Like
I think it might be. I think 8 would be the newest one.
It's not, but they didn't say 8. There's no 8. They didn't call it 8.
No, they're just saying it's early in development, bro.
Unless it's gonna be a platform 2, and it's just Forza Motorsport going forward.
I think it is. I mean, this IGN thing says it's simply called Forza Motorsport. I don't know. They called fucking Gears of War 5 Gears 5 last year or 2 years ago. So it's gonna have ray tracing. That's pretty cool.
They just confirmed they're making one. It's not like, hey, this is the actual title. Like it's gonna have that name and then something else probably.
Honestly, fucking put these back to back with GT5 or GT7. Did they show GT7? I can't tell the difference. So, not for me, I guess. Next up, Everwild by Rare. I fucking hated this. I genuinely thought it was going to be Banjo, and I'm like, oh my god, crazy! Microsoft gave Nintendo Banjo DLC because they wanted to build a pipe for a new Banjo game. That makes so much sense. Letting Rare go back to Banjo, and it's like this new IP. It's like, all right, sure. I don't know. Keep doing your weird things. What you guys think about Everwild?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
First of all, like
the trailer looked cool. I don't know what it is.
And it's cool, whatever. Like it reminds people probably of Zelda or whatever. But what is the game? Like, what is it?
Still no gameplay.
We don't know what it is.
Still no gameplay. Next up, Dontnod, now owned by Microsoft or Xbox Game Studios, showed off Tell Me Why. I think everyone thought this was a Life is Strange game. I thought
it was Life is Strange 3.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to take place in the same world. I don't think it's like that other Captain Boy thing, but I mean, if you're a fan of this...
Captain... Whatever the fuck that was. That was a prequel to Life is Strange 2.
There you go, that's what I'm saying.
Or prologue or whatever.
So, and again, I'm like, we're showing off this shitty engine that, like, the games could be great. The game, I haven't played a Dontnod game.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It looks way better than past
Dontnod
games.
Not saying much. These games don't look good.
I guess.
Like, I don't know. I'm saying purely out of visual standpoint, and I know visuals don't make gameplay does. Next up, they showed Ori and the Will of the Wisp will have an Xbox Series X update with 120 frames per second capability.
That's cool.
If you have a TV that supports it.
Exactly.
How many people have a 120 hertz TV?
It's still like 120 hertz TV are still expensive. Like,
Yeah,
they're
like,
still not,
there's like
something
fake
people
120
buy.
hertz ones where it's really 60 that they kind of try to double render. You know what I mean? But it's
Tech
not.
guy showed it. He said it. The chief of tech.
Yeah, but like 120 hertz TVs are not common, and people get tricked into buying these like fucking Turbo Motion or whatever the fuck they're the Samsung Motion whatever TVs, and it's not real 120 hertz. You know what I mean? So
my hertz are. Oh, dude, wait! I actually
people
know
playing
for
on
a
monitors, I guess. You know, but
yeah, I think.
Good.
By the way, I think they're relying on a lot of people using monitors these days. But I now know for a fact my PlayStation 3D TV is 120 hertz because it had to do 3D, and you needed
right. 3D TVs I think were by
sending
default
it twice.
higher refresh rate.
But
I mean
yeah,
that's cool. I guess like that's a game that's already out.
It's
you
out.
know,
Whack and Game Pass though. Okay, and this one is so whack as well. The Outer Worlds Peril of Gorgon DLC hype coming September 9th. Free on. Sorry, pull that back. Outer Worlds is free on Game Pass. However, this expansion will have to be one of the things your fucking Game Pass owner will have to buy because if as a Game Pass user you have everything in the world. You do get a 10% discount though, and it is coming to all consoles, all systems.
yeah. PlayStation immediately posted the trailer for this like right afterwards. So the DLC, the expansion is coming to PlayStation as well. And I would assume Switch, but I heard the Switch version of Outer Worlds is absolutely abominable, so don't buy it
Good
there.
question. I didn't see Nintendo post the trailer, so probably not.
I mean, I heard the Switch version of Outer Worlds is like offensively bad.
Like 22, like 22 frames, probably like Borderlands on Vita.
Yeah, like that level bad.
Moving on, Grounded had a little cute trailer where they referenced Cyberpunk 2077 in the beginning. Coming July 28th in early access, a co-op survival game. You play as these little kids. Looks cool. I don't know. What you think? I'll give it a try if it's like free, I guess.
Now this is the other Obsidian
Honey, I
game.
Shrunk the Kids. The who? Oh yes, the first Obsidian game they showed off, which is surprising.
Yeah, I mean the graphics look bad. You know, I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm sure it's fun. It looks interesting, but I don't know who it's aimed for. Like, is this aimed at hardcore Xbox players? Is this aimed at like
I don't know
kids?
People who don't like the Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare.
It looks like a free-to-play game, if I'm being honest.
Which one?
It might be.
Grounded?
Yeah,
Grounded,
it looks like
yeah.
a free-to-play game.
Hey,
in my
that's a
opinion.
survival game.
co-op
It's a
survival
survival
adventure. I
game.
said it out loud.
I mean, I'm waiting for this to like actually come out so I can play it.
It looks
Like,
fun.
it's
It looks like
like-
it's good. You could have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be Game Pass, right? You're gonna have
True,
it.
I guess. Yeah, I gotta
this
keep
is a
that. I gotta
wild
keep
time.
that. all in
I got a
mind.
theory on Game Pass in a bit. Well, let's finish this, and I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say about
the
Game Pass.
the other Obsidian
this seems
game,
cool. Like,
the
I'm
third
down
Obsidian
for
game
this.
shown off, is a first-person fantasy RPG. Okay. Oh, interesting. It's in the Pillars of Eternity world. I don't know that. It's called Avowed, and it kind of looks like a Skyrim but better. Obsidian is a better RPG maker, I think, than Bethesda.
Honestly, this looks like nothing because it's a CG.
Oh, it's CG, and you
Yeah, I
have
mean, it's a
one guy
pre-rendered
do
trailer.
It's
everything.
telling you
so-
that you're gonna have power.
It seems like it's
the
gonna be
concept of it.
Obsidian's crack at a Skyrim style game, or an Elder Scrolls style game.
Dude, when Obsidian did a crack at fucking Fallout games,
They did it best.
did New Vegas
Yeah, they
and then Outer Worlds.
Is a
which
better
has
space
a-
Fallout game.
So bada bing, bada boom.
I mean,
I'm
it's a
hyped
way
for
smaller
Avowed.
scale Fallout game before people
Yeah,
yell at
but
me
it's
about
a
that
great.
too, but
it
it was
I
very
think
good.
it's better.
I still got to finish it. I'm like right at the end.
Oh, it's so good. Game Pass. Yeah, so that I'm kind of hyped for. Okay, this is a weird one. This is just Xbox has money. We throw it around, I guess. Interior/Night is a interactive drama, and it's like the visuals are just like drawings.
Yeah, it's the former lead from Quantic. Hold on.
Quantic Dream.
Yeah.
Quantic Dream is a studio. I was thinking of what was the
Quantum-
game with Iceman?
Quantum Brink.
I was thinking Quantum Break. I got those confused because that was also Xbox. So okay, so all right. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, this looks interesting. This is a game that I will try because it will be in Game Pass. I don't know if I would try it otherwise. But I mean, it looks interesting. It's cool that they're at least trying different stuff. You know,
I still don't know like what's the gameplay like.
I think it's
Am I just-
going to be like a movie, like a playable movie.
I think it's choice-based. It's a
It's an interactive
yeah.
drama.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems interesting enough to like try.
Yeah,
it
like
out.
it looks cool. I just they didn't really do a good job of telling me what these games are.
Yep.
Well, they'll tell you where this next game is. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 will be set in Iceland. They announced it back in December, and like maybe you think if they're showing up, they might have something to show.
Game Award, they showed the trailer, and then they come over here. They're like, "Hey, we're excited to announce that we're making this fucking game in Iceland, and if you could." No, I thought it was Greenland.
Go to our YouTube channel.
This one's in Iceland.
Well, they say Greenland. Trust me, it
says Iceland on the website, so maybe IGN got it wrong. We're looking
because
at
I
IGN
also think
article.
it's Greenland because Greenland has ice. Everyone knows that. Iceland doesn't, and I think in the video they showed ice. So
yes, it's
so maybe
Greenland.
the IGN article
and they
wrong.
show like, hey, we made a
IGN
video like
wrong,
doc-wise, and it's on our YouTube, and we're excited, and that's it. I'm like,
the original reveal for this was the one where Senua was doing that weird Finn Balor dance, right?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, hold on. Let's give him some credit. Let me think about it now. If they showed off that semi-trailer in December, they had 3 months of solid work, then Corona.
Pandemic.
Okay.
Could be a matter of they just didn't want to waste time on cutting a trailer.
On a demo, yeah. Maybe they are pretty early on a trailer, yeah.
I mean, they're probably early in the game, so why even like announce the game then?
When did it come out? 17 or 18? The original, the first. Do you guys know? I think
I don't even
17.
remember.
I think 18.
I could check real quick for you.
It was after we started the podcast originally because
it was.
Miguel and I was
the podcast in 17.
17, August 8, 17.
Ooh, okay. So I don't know what the status of this game.
And then whatever they were making, I'm sure after Microsoft like bottom, like they're like, oh well, let's make it bigger then.
True.
So like this game's I got
yeah, wild. And I don't know if that's I think that's an exclusive, right? That's not.
Yeah, that's
it'll be
exclusive.
PC and Xbox. Yeah.
PC and Xbox.
Okay. Psychonauts 2 showed off a trailer, featured Jack Black, fun guy, of course. But I don't know. Psychonauts doesn't really do much for me, and the game got delayed after the event.
Yeah,
so,
this was supposed to come out this year, but after the showcase, they're like, hey, it's getting delayed.
Psychonauts, yeah, I'm with you, Jeff. Psychonauts just doesn't do anything for me. I know people.
Of the VR game.
Yeah, I know people are hyped for it. I mean, I'm glad people are getting one, but it's doing nothing for me.
It's it's beyond good and evil too. Shit, like in my eyes, it's games I never played that have a following that people want sequels to.
Or Shenmue. Did Shenmue 3 ever come out?
Yeah, it did. It sucked.
Yeah, it was okay.
I remember when everyone was freaking out about that at that PlayStation E3 event, and I was like, "Who cares about this?" Like,
it was on top of other games.
But like, people were like really freaking out. But let's move it on. All right, move it on. Let's skip over this one.
For you.
Yeah, let's just skim it quick though.
Just say
nice.
it.
We'll talk about it on the next episode.
Actually, we'll talk about it next episode. But yeah, this was 100% the biggest thing for me. It's coming to Game Pass also, which is wild.
On console, not on PC.
On console, yeah. Even Beyond Light, which is just insane.
And you're getting pretty much everything, right?
You don't get the season content.
Seasonal stuff.
Yeah, but I mean...
Which is really the majority of the content in between expansions, so...
Yeah. But
really, the majority of the content after the first 2 weeks of the game expansion
you have enough starting content with the main expansion for fucking free. And, this gameplay trailer looked amazing, finally showing off ice powers, and I'm...
The darkness powers
and
look dope.
60 FPS on the Series X.
4K, yeah.
Which will also be on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Stalker 2 revealed.
PS5 specifically. Just
sure.
Yeah, I don't know who Stalker 2 is for. It looked cool.
That is.
But I don't know.
Yeah, it's what the fucking.
Is there any buzz for a Stalker sequel? Like I don't know.
I don't know, man. I mean, Microsoft's paying them, so why not? It's a Game Pass game.
Yeah.
We got Stalker. Then we have Warhammer 40K Dark Tide. Sure.
I thought this was a Wolfenstein game at first.
I wish. Tetris Effect Connected.
That's what I thought it was.
Tetris Effect Connected is a update to Tetris Effect. It's coming
and
first.
Just to clarify, Stalker 2, Warhammer, Tetris, and from like they're done. It's what the fuck did they phrase it? Console exclusive. Launch exclusive.
Console launch exclusive.
So it's all these games that we're reading from.
They will eventually go to PlayStation.
Yes, they will.
Well, Tetris Effect is already out on PlayStation, so...
Tetris Effect was originally on PlayStation, however, this update will come to PlayStation and PC,
after.
Summer 2021. Okay. So, and it's coming to Xbox in holiday. I actually just bought it today, and I love it. I used to gameplay it. The Gunk was announced. by SteamWorld creators. Oh, it is Image and Form. Holy shit! The guys who made SteamWorld Dig, SteamWorld Dig 2,
SteamWorld Heist, and SteamWorld
the card game. I forgot what it's called.
SteamWorld Quest.
Quest, yeah, good call. It doesn't look amazing, but
I don't know what it is.
Visually, it looks okay, but it looks. I mean, it looks
has an
cool.
It looks cool, yeah. I will have my eye on it. I didn't write it off yet.
Yeah.
The Medium, this game's pretty cool. It's by Blooper Team. I
It
kinda
looks
like that
amazing.
name. It's like
the
a
game.
psychological. I don't know if it's a psychological horror or just a psychological game.
Seems like there's elements of horror in it. It might not
There's
be
probably gonna be
considered
horror.
a horror game, but it looks like there's
Yeah,
elements of that in it.
2 games are running at the same time in some aspect. I don't know if you control. It seems like you're just controlling one of them, but just the 2 environments are different. What feel did you guys get?
Like
Kojima
you can go
did that
back
back in
and forth
Metal Gear
supposedly
Solid 4.
controlling them, which is cool. Like the idea of the game looks cool.
Dude, that fucking
I'm
microwave
like,
sequence in
overpaid.
Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh my god.
Yeah, true. Kojima did it a while ago. I know Way Out did it. So
And
I
Joseph
mean,
Fares
okay,
did
that,
I'm
that
just gonna
too.
say
that doesn't mean it's It doesn't mean that's bad.
that the Medium reminds me of, I don't know, something's clicking in my head of like when I saw Hellblade for the first time.
See, yeah, I kind of got Control vibes from it.
No, I'm just saying I'm gonna keep it in my mind, and if I like what I see, I'm gonna end up buying it when I.
Well, or you could just play it on
The
Game Pass.
I'm just gonna put it on Game Pass now, but there's just something about it that it's like it grabbed me, like Hellblade did, even though I know
Yeah.
it's like a AA game. Like they're trying to make it look like a AAA game, which
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
I
because
appreciate.
visually it definitely comes off as a AA game, but it looks
It
really
looks
interesting.
better than fucking Halo. So there you
Looks
go.
like it has
it doesn't.
Nice.
I
Could be the
think it
fucking punching bag for.
But it
the
does
next
look-
game.
it does look
Dude,
interesting,
It has
though.
more textures than fucking Halo. All right.
I'm definitely into this game though, so I'm gonna
Yes,
keep an eye on it.
as well. The Medium and the Gunk, the 2 games have really hit me.
And
Then
huge game for you guys?
Fantasy Star Online 2 Neon New Genesis is a new entry in the series, and I don't think this has much presence in the West. I know it's huge in the East, but I don't know. who
It
this is
looked
for.
really
You know
cool,
what this is like?
but I don't
This
know
is
if I'll
like
get into
when-
it.
Yeah, this is like when Xbox 360 tried doing Japanese games with like Blue Dragon and
Which I heard is
they're doing
actually
some
pretty
weird-
good.
Yeah, dude, it's by like one of the Final Fantasy guys. Or maybe someone else. I don't know, I'm blanking. But whatever, it's kind of Xbox 360, they were doing a bunch of Japanese games. So this is the Xbox Series X one Japanese game. Next game is Wild, Crossfire X Campaign, which is being developed by Remedy, the guys who made Control and Alan Wake. A first-person shooter, like, yo, it looks awesome.
It does
It
look
looks
really
like
good.
COD, dude.
I'm excited to try it on
It
PC.
looks like
Like a COD
Yeah.
campaign.
but there's like ghosts. There's like you're throwing fucking blade combat.
Now this is gonna be on PlayStation 4 eventually.
I think
Did it say
so.
launch exclusive?
I don't know. It could have been.
Xbox
Either
didn't
way,
buy
yeah.
Remedy, right? I'm not.
No, they didn't.
That
No,
was
no,
just
no,
that
no.
was
And
just.
it's being published
McCaffrey
by
speculating that they should buy them?
Smilegate. Yeah,
But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm gonna try this on PC definitely. The
It looks interesting.
gameplay looks really good.
it looks interesting.
It's not clarified. It's just saying Xbox right now. But I think I remember someone saying that it
Well, it
gonna
was being developed for
eventually come
PC
to
originally,
PlayStation.
so it'll at least be
Yeah.
on PC.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm sure, like after a year, it's gonna release on PlayStation most likely.
And then their Xbox's one last thing was Fable. We saw no actual gameplay.
That game is not coming out for
It-
at least 3 years, maybe.
This game is far away, very far away.
Yeah.
It felt like a Starfield announcement to me, or a
Yep.
Elder Scrolls
Yeah.
6 vibe.
Like don't wait for this.
The idea of the
it's
game's
not
out there.
coming. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the wrap up on Xbox Showcase. Let's quickly compare that to the PlayStation 5 Showcase.
Just
I'm
list
gonna-
off
we
quick.
did
We
this-
won't comment
we
on them.
did this
Just
a
list
couple
off
weeks
what we.
ago,
What
PlayStation had first party Spider-Man, Horizon 2, Ratchet and Clank, Gran Turismo 7, Demon Souls remake by Blue Point, and that Destruction All-Stars game, as well as a Sackboy game and a built-in game coming to Astro Boy's Playroom. That was all knocked us out of the park, I think. Got some memes with Bug Snacks, Goodbye Volcano High, a bunch of smaller games and new Oddworld games.
Dude,
Solar
Kena,
Ash,
the Bridge of the Spirits, looks amazing.
straight up. Little Devil Inside, the Pathless looked cool. Ghostwire Tokyo GTA 5 was a meme also in the
Don't
beginning.
forget
but, you know,
Stray, the game about the cat
still
in
pretty cool.
cyber,
Stray,
in like a
Hitman
cyberpunk
3.
world. Oh, Jeff Rose.
Game.
Say that. Hold on, stop. You just totally
Bethesda-
bugged out. You sound like a robot.
Start from Hitman 3 again.
All right, hold on. I'm green. Okay, Hitman 3, Deathloop, Resident Evil 8, which is crazy that they got Resident Evil 8. Honestly, that's a
you're
pretty big game.
2K 2021, like 2K21.
Yeah, that
bro.
was sweat. I skipped 2K21. And yeah, they got.
I mean, all the indies too, man. Like,
okay,
like
Let's
they
just-
showed like so much that it was like, oh shit. And over here, and they show gameplay for like most of them too.
a good amount of them. Yeah.
This is. We used to be a PlayStation centered podcast, so I know people are gonna just assume we're biased towards PlayStation.
No.
But the PlayStation Showcase was objectively better, right? Like objectively better.
It had more first-party games. It had more gameplay. It had more indies, like more AAA games.
First-party games that you know you're gonna be playing by next year for sure.
Yeah, like
more
Horizon's
familiar
Horizon's like the
franchises.
furthest one out, I think, right? For the first party games that they showed.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
said it was gonna be some. They just said 2021.
I think 2021. Yeah.
This game is coming somewhere before the summer.
But like
Maybe
compare like so Sony's stinger game was Horizon.
Horizon.
Xbox's stinger game was Fable, and we're getting Horizon
But
way
they didn't
sooner
show-
than we're getting Fable.
We don't even know.
Yeah,
when we're getting
and they
Fable.
didn't show anything about Fable other than the fucking fairy.
I mean, to be fair, they didn't really show any gameplay of Horizon either, but we know that'll be
They-
soon.
You know-
And we also know for a fact
I mean,
they
they
will give us a
showed
state
you-
of play on Horizon like they do with all the
Yes.
first party games. When are we don't know what the deal with Fable is because Xbox doesn't really do state of play style videos for their games.
I mean, they
their
have
games just
the
kinda come out.
Xbox Inside.
But
stuff.
that's still. Yeah,
But they're not
on
like
this.
they don't dedicate. It's not like Sony dedicates an entire
not
state of
events.
play
Sony
to
just
Last of Us.
started this,
to-
all right, bro. So let's
True,
let's
true.
hope
We
keep
do
doing that.
give Sony a
Alright.
lot of shit on their events.
Yes.
So
But
but
hopefully they keep doing that. But I mean, they might
Yeah,
go
I
back
think-
to the other stuff.
Nah.
I think structurally also, the PlayStation event was better. It was focused. You knew when Shuhei came on, he was going to show all the indies. That made sense. The Xbox Showcase really just felt like just a random assortment of games. Like, all right, now we're getting a game we know about. Now we're getting a brand new game. Now we're getting Destiny. Like,
But again, it goes back to that whole Xbox weird E3 branding thing of like it's a world exclusive, it's a world premiere, it's an console exclusive. It's so
yeah,
confusing.
They started that a
It's
couple years
and they
ago.
and
remember
they
that?
it's just the same shit that they've
hold
been
on,
doing
no,
where it's just
no, no,
confusing.
No. It's not confusing because they're actually clarifying like this is exclusive and this is console launch exclusive. So they're a lot clearer than before.
True.
Alright.
I guess it's not
Now-
confusing. It's just complicated. It's just a lot, you know.
I mean,
It's-
to be
it's not
fair-
quick off the hand information.
To be fair, there's some games for PlayStation that were shown that are console exclusive too, like launch exclusive that didn't say until the conference was
True.
done. So at least they're showing it. So let's be fair with that.
Agreed.
Now, the games that they showed, other than Halo, what else are we playing this fall? First party.
I have no idea. From Xbox, I have no idea. I know what I'm
mean,
playing
Psychonauts
PlayStation
just
wise.
got delayed.
Yeah, I
I
wasn't playing that
guess
anyways,
like
but-
Ori, but that's
It's already out.
coming out like
It's
before.
no, it is out. The update's coming out then, but the game's
Yes,
playable right
okay.
now.
Okay, I got it. Destiny 2.
But that's I said first party.
Holy shit.
It's just Halo. That's it.
Oof.
But you're not even getting like the
Not even Forza, man.
but you're not even getting like the everything that Halo should be. You're not getting ray tracing until like later, sometime later on.
It's like they're releasing
So
the
you can't even
Xbox
fill
One
out.
version and then updating it to Series X
Yeah,
later.
like
It's
later
weird.
on.
It's weird.
I mean,
So okay, here's my theory on this. Like the Series X, like if you have the X, like Xbox One X, you don't need to honestly upgrade at all.
No, I'm telling everyone I know, if you have an
And
Xbox One X, don't buy the Series
you're
X.
set for like a year.
Don't buy
or
it at
two.
launch. Yeah, don't buy it at launch is what I'm telling
Yes,
dude, I'm
and-
pretty sure Phil Spencer would tell you the same thing. How weird.
he's
is
not
that?
gonna say it.
you. No, I feel like he will say it.
He's that
He
crazy
might.
right now. He's like, hey, if you have an Xbox One X, don't upgrade. Just keep your Game
But
Pass subscription. Never cancel Game Pass. That's all
But
he
they're
wants.
discontinuing the Xbox Series, the Xbox One
Well,
X.
that's because I
are,
think
interesting.
Lockhart is probably going to replace it. Is what I think.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hold
but
on,
it's
hold
like-
on.
But they haven't announced it yet.
Exactly.
I'm still kind of losing my mind over this launch title thing. Even Nintendo with the Switch, when they literally had one game for the Switch launch, actually no, they had 2 games, two
games.
Switch, because they managed to put that out. If Xbox doesn't
I mean,
have a second
technically, you're
first-party
gonna
launch title,
have Ori. You're having
dude, that's not a first-party launch
Grounded.
title. That's an update.
You have Grounded.
Even when was the last time this
September,
happened? The N64 just had Super Mario 64 at launch, but didn't they also have Pilot Wings? That was 2 games. Okay, I'm telling you, either Forza.
They're betting on the marbles on Halo, bro.
Dude, either
honestly,
State
I
of
don't
Decay
think-
3, they have to have another fucking launch
No,
title.
State of
One
Decay
launch
3
title?
is not coming out this year.
Oh my god. This
No,
is
I don't think
so
State of
much.
Decay
Horizon-
3 is the launch title.
Horizon, they said it's early in development, so we're not gonna see it probably
Not yet,
until
Forza, not Horizon.
maybe next year, and I don't think so. I think that's 2 years away.
Holy shit.
Everwild,
Psychonauts is delayed. Fuck.
Psychonauts is coming 2021. They already
They
said
said,
that.
yeah.
They didn't say 1 month, but 2021. I'm thinking early 2021. Everwild, that's not coming until maybe next holiday, 2022, early 2022. What
Okay,
else?
well, I think we should have to end it off with that.
About like that's not coming out anytime soon from Bethesda new game they showed. Like they don't have anything other than Halo, dude. Like nothing.
Just to
And-
cuck, yes, go.
I here's my little theory on Game Pass. They started this because they knew they had nothing.
Oh, they must have.
Because they had nothing until probably like 2022.
Bundle other people's games, get $10,
And
probably
Halo,
take
I'm
70%.
calling it right now. Halo Infinite is maybe a 7 at best. just putting it out there.
No, it'll be like an
Halo-
8.5.
Halo 5 was
Yeah, I
like
think
16
8.5.
Metacritic, bro.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. That's all. That's made up.
Hey, check.
That is not true. However,
No, there's a 6.4 user score.
Yeah.
6 foot. I mean, now
6.4,
I'm playing
yeah,
like
oh, we love.
user score. Like people didn't like the game because of the campaign, right?
Shut up. Okay.
Well,
no,
they were mad about
Metacritic-
Agent Lock. Yeah.
Metacritic
Or Spark.
is
Don't
just-
mention user score on this fucking podcast.
I was going on that, all right? Like,
Last of Us 2 has 200,000
Metacritic
users.
for that was what, like,
It's 84. I'm looking at Halo 5
80,
Guardians.
okay, 84. So it'll be around
I
there,
think
probably.
Infinite. Yeah. Not 7. Yeah, 7's way too low.
I think it's gonna be like 7.5, bro. But that's just me.
Hold on, let's just suck on PlayStation's dick once more before we end the show. We were talking how Xbox only has one launch title. Correct me if I'm wrong, but PlayStation 5 will have
Yes.
one Spider-Man, Astro
Spider-Man.
2,
Astro.
Ratchet and Clank 3, at least 3.
Is Ratchet
first
definitely
party
launch?
Titles. I'm
They
pretty
say
sure.
holiday 20.
Colin, they said
Launch
holiday,
window,
and
so it's
Colin
launch
has been
window,
saying
at
it's
least.
launch. Well, no, because we
It's
don't know
gonna
what
end
the
up being
fucking
launch.
launch. We don't know what the PS5 launch date is, so.
Exactly. That's the problem.
It's the same idea. The PS5's gonna launch within the PS5's launch window. Okay, that's crazy.
I mean, let's be
This is
honest. The Last of Us
crazy.
2, The Last of Us Part 2, and Ghost of Tsushima are pseudo launch titles for PS5 because we're gonna go back and replay
pretty
those
much.
to see
Yeah,
what they
because
look
they're
like on
gonna
the
get a
PS5.
patch to look better and run better.
I mean, yeah.
But
Cyberpunk's
you
also
could say the
essentially
same
as a
thing.
launch
Like
title.
that's what I was saying. Like you could say the same thing with like Grounded, and the games are coming out in.
We'll
like,
compare those to
September.
like 2 games I just mentioned for
Dude,
PlayStation.
is Grounded
I
first
know,
party?
bro.
Is
Yeah.
Grounded first?
Yes.
Oh,
sir.
it is? Okay. Oh,
Um,
yeah, because Obsidian, right? Facts.
Yes. Like
Um,
I'm not saying like compare them because you can't fucking compare them, but I'm saying like they're still gonna have like something I guess that you could play like, and it's
They
maybe
will
gonna
have
be better
games, yeah. There will be a Call of Duty on Xbox Series X.
if
maybe.
it gets announced anytime.
I know
soon.
if Call of Duty 2020 gets revealed ever.
All right, guys. I think that's it for this quick update.
Yeah,
Showcase
just a
episode, Showcase Showdown.
quick episode, and
Quick
then we'll be
episode,
back.
quick our
We'll be
thoughts.
back recording on Monday.
Monday.
Summarize your thoughts quick. I thought it was a mediocre showing. I thought Halo looks fun but doesn't look groundbreaking. Everything else, I'll wait and see because I can try it on Game Pass for free.
And that's what they want.
Underwhelming and lack of fucking clarification or any specific information even regarding anything. Like, we don't even know the launch window games. I think that's ridiculous.
It's Halo, pretty much.
Yeah.
Quick. This is not selling you on buying Xbox Series
This sold
X.
me on a One
This is
X more
selling
than it
you
sold me
in-
on Series X.
Yes. This is selling you on Game Pass, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like if you
And even
have,
that, it did a
Steam
so-so job.
item,
Game
you see
Pass-
If you have,
Game Pass is 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 Game Pass.
Yes, but
Best
that's
deal
like
in
most of
gaming
those
ever.
games are just like 7s, 8s, maybe. They don't have a 9 or a 10.
It's quantity
I
over
guess
quality.
Forza-
It's quantity over quality.
In today's announcement showcase.
Oh yeah, I mean overall too, dude. Like, tell me what's like a 10.
Game Pass games.
Yeah.
Game Pass has Red Dead 2 right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
but way after it
not
came
on
out,
PC.
I mean-
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying like day on day when they come out, like
Outer Worlds.
Those
I thought
games are not gonna be 10.
Outer Worlds was a 9
that's
for me.
not that 10.
No,
Okay,
it's,
whatever. It's
I
personal
enjoy Outer
preference.
Worlds, but I wouldn't say it's a 9.
Okay, there's a shitload of Devolver games that have been coming out. Carry On. I don't know if you like that game. I don't know. Dude, okay, there are great games on Game Pass.
No,
but
Game
saying
Pass is
Game
great.
amazing.
Game Pass is great. I don't. I'm not.
That's what we're saying. Like Game Pass is great. It's a great service.
Gears of War 2. Gears of War 2. 10 out of 10 game when it came out. It's on Game Pass.
That's not. That's not.
It's not a 10 out of 10. I take that back. I don't know why I
It's
thought.
not 10 out of
It's not 10
10,
out of
dude.
10,
It's not even close. It's
all right.
not Last of Us 2, dude. It's not fucking whatever, man.
Don't you
That's
love
our
the
thoughts.
Tomb Raider games.
Like,
You love the Tomb Raider games.
yeah, but they're not launching on fucking Game Pass. They're on Game Pass now, but they're not launching on them.
Oh, you're saying launch games? No, dude.
Yeah, like
the
when they're
fucking
launching, they're not
backlog
10s.
Game Pass.
Yes, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, that's
this
what you're saying,
sold
new
you on
games.
Game Pass. If that's what they wanted, which I
Yeah.
don't think.
I think it is.
Pass-
No, I think it is, man. Why don't you think it is?
But the name is a Xbox Series X Game Pass Showcase. It's a showcase for the Xbox Series X. If not, just name it Game Pass fucking Showcase then.
Or
Yeah,
Xbox
they sneak
Showcase.
shit in. They sneak
It really
in. It's a
didn't. It
small
really
thing.
didn't give you a reason to buy a Series X. You could play all those
No,
games
it
probably on a
says you
One
have
S,
no
let
reason
alone a
to buy
Series,
it
let alone
and
an
launch.
Xbox.
They're
I mean, I
selling you
guess for
on.
the
They're
SSD,
selling you
but-
on Xbox, the brand. They're
But
selling.
what
you
Miguel
on
is saying is that they
Yes.
called it a Series X showcase, and what you are
Yes, they
saying
called
is
it-
an antithesis to
Yes. And I
think
agree
they
with what
called
you're
it.
saying, Jeff. But it's like
Oh, they
you
did,
should
fuck
be, especially with the showcase name, like Xbox Series X. Like whatever you saw here.
No, time out. Hold
Launch
on. That's
date-
wrong. That's SEO shit. It's literally called the Xbox Game Showcase on Xbox's page.
What
All right,
is it
so
called?
IGN listed it wrong then.
What is it called?
IGN, yeah, just SEO. It's called the Xbox Games Showcase on Xbox YouTube channel. They
there
are
you
selling
go.
you on Xbox,
An Xbox.
games.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
all
like,
they give a shit.
They're
Not
selling
the
you
Series X.
on Game Pass, not on the
Yes.
Series X. Like
They're
it's
showing
whatever you
dude,
want
they're
it.
selling you. They're selling you on fucking games. That's what they're selling you. Xbox is showcasing games. Is the name of the show.
I mean, yeah, it's for Game Pass, but is it worth it?
Yeah, $10 a month for
15 for Ultimate.
I had Game Pass, the Game Pass for the last couple of years. I have played probably like 6 games.
That's because you're playing better games on PlayStation. Like, what do you mean?
Cause they're better.
Well, I mean, it's true because I've had Game Pass for the past 2 years too. I mean, I'll try a game
That's
on
what
Game
I'm
Pass
saying.
and then go buy it on PlayStation.
Yes, because I want to support the fucking developer, which I get they're probably getting money, but it's like I
So
do.
go
I
buy
tried
albums
Minecraft.
on iTunes, bro. Go buy albums on iTunes. Why do you use Spotify? What do you mean? It's ridiculous.
All right, let's
there's
wrap this up.
nothing
We'll talk
Yeah,
more
yeah,
about
yeah,
this on.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot. My fans off.
We'll talk more about this on our next podcast, which should be Monday or Tuesday of next week. So.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If not,
Let us
oh
know what
well.
you think. Did you think Xbox killed it? Did you think it was mediocre? Did you think it was bad? Let us know what you thought. You can hit us up at FTR_pod on Twitter. I'm at Anthony Palm on Twitter. Jeff is at Mr. Brawl96 on Twitter. Miguel is at DarkAngel1010_ on Twitter. You can also find us on YouTube, youtube.com/FasterThanReloading, where you can find the video of this episode. But that's going to do it. Catch you all next week.
Peace.